I got a call from my main man Sutton, and he was like, "Tonight's the night. You know, it's gonna be you and Diddy. It's gonna be a big party. You know, we're throwing after the Grammys. Me and that's when those two people come together. Great things happen." I was like, "I gotta be there. What am I gonna? What am I gonna be sitting at home mixing music? You know, sitting in my studio, or at the villa." So I flew in basically on a plane once I got the call, and I was like, I got to be there. You know, it's all about representing, and I felt I had to be there for Diddy. You know, and then everybody showed up at once: Beyonce, Jay-Z, all right, Omar Epps, Pharrell. They were all there. You know, and the main man himself, Diddy. And when Diddy arrived, it was like it was just cool. It's hard to explain. It was just the man took up space. He just commanded the place, you know what I'm saying? And the best thing about it was I was there. And a few minutes later, I'm shaking the man's hand. I was like, "Diddy, I'm gonna work with you one day." And he just looked at me. He said, "All right," you know, like he could feel it. He could see something that he liked, you know, and you know, I wouldn't be where I am today without that time. I think that time in my life, I was at the Grammys, you know, and I was with all these people, and it was just the best thing to happen. You know, it changed my life. It became like you know, I found some soul that night. I found out who I was, and you know, I was all about poetry in the first place, but that night it just made me who I am today. People ask me about that picture, you know, and they say, you took that photograph of P. Diddy? And I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm just not the man in front of the camera. I'm the man behind the camera. I'm all about still, film, you know, I do it all. You know, I'm Renaissance. You know what I'm talking about? Renaissance. I took that picture, you know, it was the picture that changed everything, you know. It's like us meeting, and that photograph just changed the way people look at Diddy. They looked at him in a more, how should I say, they looked at him in a more respectful light, in a human light. You know, before that he was like this person that no one could touch. And here I was, took this one photograph, and it just changed everything. I don't think he saw it really, but I know he'd like it, you know, if he saw it. So if you're looking at that picture, you could just see the subtleties, the light just affecting him. You know, he's in that place. There is no other place that he would want to be except partying with those people that night. And he would take people out of the crowd, and he'd just say, "Tonight I'm making this person a star." He would just grab them and say, "You're going to be a star, you're a millionaire," like that. He's going to release a record for him. He's going to do all that. And I think if he really likes you, that's what he's going to do. He's that kind of a person, and that's what I like. And then I try to make it happen for Jay-Z, but no, Jay-Z was cool. I won't say nothing bad about Jay-Z, but Jay-Z's people, no good. They were like, "No pictures, no pictures." You know, what's that? If you're going to be in the limelight, you got to take pictures, you got to take video, you know what I'm saying? You got to do it all. You know, they were like, in my face, "Don't take the picture, don't take the photograph." And you know, Jay-Z's paying for it since then. You know, he doesn't have the sales like Pete did. He doesn't command as much respect, I don't think. Well, he's still a good rapper, though. I like his music, you know. You know, looking back, if they would have let me take that picture, maybe their lives would have changed. And that, that, that '03 Bonnie and Clyde, you know, I was all about, I did that myself. That's about it, you know, that's all I can say about Diddy and that party. I don't want to say too much, because some stuff is it's better left to the imagination, you know. If you're cool with that, we can wrap this now. That's what it's about.